Hello friends, welcome to Tutorials Point. You must be using a lot of chat applications or other application in your day-to-day life. But have you ever thought how can the same application run on a device having 4-inch screen and another device having a 7-inch screen without losing any data or without changing the UI? In this video, we will learn how to do this in iOS using auto layouts. A auto layout is an adaptive layout system. It adapts to any screen size without losing any data. In this video, we will learn how we can implement auto layouts in our application. Now, let us see a practical implementation of using auto layouts.
To use auto layouts in our application, first we have added two labels, one is in center and one is in right bottom of our screen. After that, if we change the screen, now you will see that one of these will not be in position. For example, so now if you change the screen, you will see that these labels might not be in the position that you have put them right now. So if we change the orientation, you will see that the center is still there, but it is not in center and the right label has disappeared. If we change the device, for example, we change to this device, then center is no more in center and the right label is not showing up. So again we go back to our device, and on this device only it will show properly. So now we will see how we can make this look exactly the same on each and every device. For that, we'll click on center, and after that we'll control and drag from center inside the view only, just outside the center label. After releasing the control, we will select vertical spacing to top layout guide. After that, we'll again control drag from the center button to right of our view, and now we'll select center horizontally in container. So now our center label is in center of the screen. So now if we change the orientation also, it will remain in the center only. If we change the device also, it will remain in the center only. So now we will see how we can make our right label also in right corner every time. For that we'll select control. For that we'll press control and drag from this label to right of our screen. And we'll select trailing spaces to container margin. After that, we'll again repeat the step, but this time we'll drag it to the bottom of our screen. And we'll select vertical spacing to bottom layout guide. So this time when we change the orientation, the right label is in right and the center is in center. If we change the device also, if you go to the smallest size of device, still you will see that center is in center and the right bottom is in right side. If we change the orientation, again it is as expected. If we change the device to iPad, the biggest version of iPad, then you will see that the center label is in center and the right label is still in right only. Now we will see how we can add buttons. So this is the very basic of auto layouts that we have covered. Now we will see some stack views. Here we have added 3 buttons, so now when we rotate our device, you will see that they have moved from their position. So now the buttons are no more in center as they were in our previous orientation. So for this we will use stack views. Stack views are of two types. First is horizontal stack views and second is vertical stack views. In horizontal stack views, all the objects are aligned in a horizontal view, and in vertical stack views, all the objects are stored in a vertical view. Now we will see how we can use stack views to use auto layouts on these buttons. So now we'll select these two buttons, first two buttons that are horizontally together, and then either we can click on this button to embed them in stack views, or we can click or we can go to editor, embed in stack views. So now these buttons have been embedded into a stack view. Now we can select the properties for the stack views inside the attribute inspector. The axis is horizontal and the second axis is vertical. Right now we need horizontal for this. Alignment is fill. After that, distribution is fill equally, and then spacing can be 10. This is the spacing between the objects. After that, we will select this stack view and the lower button, and we will embed them into stack view once again. So now automatically it will be a vertical stack view, and the alignment will be fill and distribution will be fill equally, and then spacing will be again 10 to increase the space between this. After this, what we'll do is we'll drag this to the center of our application, and after that we'll click on this triangle button and we will select reset to suggested constraints. After this, now when we change the orientation of our device, you will see that these buttons are always in center. If we change the device size also, again they are in center only. If we change the orientation again, they are in center only. So this is all we will do with auto layouts. Thank you.